Hey everyone, I'm Joshua Wong, and welcome to AFSA Stock Simulator. So before I get into this past week's trading strategies, let me introduce myself a little bit. I've been in the market since mid-2007, and I've seriously day traded for about a year out of that. I've traded stocks, ETFs, options, bonds, all that stuff. M&A IPOs, I've done those too. My main focus right now is on the commodities and energy sector. For investing or trading in general, you want to pay attention to many factors that affect each stock price, whether that means supply and demand of commodities, same-store sales increases for retail companies, new products coming out from tech companies, that sort of stuff. You also want to know the long-term fundamentals, but you want to trade on short-term trends. For example, this week when I look at $70 oil, I'm thinking in the long term there's nowhere to go but up. You've got the US printing mad money, so there's bound to be some sort of inflation in oil prices. Whenever the market's pushed below $70, that's when I start buying oil. If it goes the wrong way, I'll just wait it out. If it goes the right way, I'll sell it for a profit and wait for the next dip. That being said, you have 2 months for the stock competition. A conservative approach won't get you very far up or down, but that's not what you're aiming for here. I know it's not good in the real world, but here it's either a you're first or you're not first situation. So don't be afraid to make a few bold moves. Just remember that it's just as easy to lose a lot of your money as it is to gain it. So taking an aggressive approach might end you up in the bottom of the pack. You've got to be prepared for that. In a stock simulation, I prefer to day trade rather than invest, so I look for highly volatile stocks that have high liquidity and a good correlation with the main market. This helps in reducing diversifiable risk. Direction has several leveraged ETFs which meets those objectives quite well, such as BGU, TNA, or ERX. I find it much more comfortable scalping those than betting on penny stocks that have very little fundamentals or trading volume. Google finance these stock tickers and you can find the rest of those ETFs that Direction offers. If you don't already know, you can look at everyone's portfolio on Investopedia. So that way you can generate some ideas and stock picks if you're getting stuck. That's all for this week. If you have questions or comments, feel free to contact me by email or Facebook or whatever. See you around.
For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15